upgrades right now, so LiquidTLO is definitely going to be benefiting from these upgrades as he is keeping with ground units. He doesn't have anything really to combat air units except for the Queens themselves. So right now, the starport does have the tech lab, and he could bring some Banshees out, and LiquidTLO will be forced to react to that and try to do something henceforth. We do have another Nidus Worm coming in here for LiquidTLO on the edge of the Creep Tumor. As this, he does have sight. Torch not seeing this right now. Not selected this. Actually, LiquidTLO selecting it and rallying it to the Marauder right here. So this Marauder is about to have a face full of roaches. And yes, he does go down. Torch bringing up all of what he has in the main of his base, sieging up his tank. This tank is going to go and be sniped by these roaches. We have more siege tanks sieging up. Right now, Torch is focusing on that Nidus Worm, trying to strand those roaches. LiquidTLO being too quick for that, goes ahead and puts his roaches back in the Nidus network. So Torch, right there, suffering from the fact that he did not kill these creep tumors. So LiquidTLO has vision in his base until otherwise. So Torch up on the high ground with his siege tanks, making sure that LiquidTLO is not really able to bring anything into here, as this is going to be a huge kill zone for Torch. And Torch actually has his natural populated, and well, not fully populated, but he's bringing the mineral line online to the max. We do actually see the main being mined out. We have the forces of Torch coming off to the edge, not liking the fact that these overlords are encroaching on the area. We have two more starports coming online for Torch, and I really want to see Torch scan and kill these creep tumors, because this is not something you want in your base, especially as a Terran player going up against a Zerg. Well, you're only going to see it as a Zerg player, but you just don't want someone to have vision of your base. You want to be secretive. You don't want them. Whoa, what is this, though? We have Zerglings running into the natural of Torch. Torch trying to maintain some sort of mining right here, because he will be able to kill off all these Zerglings. Will it be quick enough to keep... we do see one SCV go down to that, and we did see the refinery die. So Torch not able to keep the Zerglings from running in there, as though the Zerglings did take a lot of kills, or a lot of hits from these siege tanks, as the siege tanks do both have 7+ kills. So LiquidTLO right now almost containing Torch. Torch, although, is very happy to sit inside of this natural, as there's a crap ton of minerals left, and, you know, go to the island expansion. This is a good move as a Terran player, or as any player, period, because you don't want to be contained. That's really not a place you want to be, because then, especially going up against a Zerg player, he is just going to spread across this map like wildfire. We do see him on the high yield. We do see him on the natural of this other base right here. So LiquidTLO keeping the macro train. Just keep on rolling, baby. And let's go back. Let's take a look at the units tab real quick. We have 64 harvesters to Torch's 49 harvesters. So LiquidTLO keeping an advantage right quick. And oh, look at this. We do have a Nidus Worm coming in to the island expansion of Torch. Torch canceling that SCV, seeing that this is a futile. He's going to have his SCV, both SCVs actually charge this Nidus Worm. I don't believe it's going to be enough, as TLO doing a good job, suspecting that there would be an island expansion, pops out 2 Zerglings, going to be more than enough to dispatch these SCVs. And LiquidTLO keeping Torch from doing what he wants to do. Torch is being bottled up. He does have the Ninja expansion here. I don't know how long that's going to go unmolested and unscouted. So right now we have 27 Marines, 1 Raven, a couple of Marauders, and 1 Hellion versus 33 Roaches, 3 Infestors. And these guys are going to play a huge role in a lot of Zerglings, 77 Zerglings. So back to the production tab, we actually have an Ultralisk Cavern coming online. We have melee weapons level 2 and Caraspace level 2. So LiquidTLO really moving into the late game, as we actually see Torch being tired of contain. He's going to be moving out in the middle, killing a lot of creep tumors here, as he will be able to see all of them with this Raven. Meanwhile, still hasn't cleaned out the creep tumors here. Torch keeping a siege tank right there to make sure that nothing is actually going to be able to spawn as a Nidus Worm. And we see battle cruisers entering the field for Torch. Meanwhile, we do see level 3 attack claws, and we see adrenal glands and level 3 armor for TLO. So TLO really going to be having some hard-hitting units. Those Zerglings are going to be a pain in the butt to kill, as right now they do have +2 armor, and they will have actually +3 armor once that is done. And those adrenal glands are going to make them so quick as far as attacking, as these Zerglings will have the 20% attack rate boost. And right now, we're kind of seeing the two forces vie for the middle ground, feeling each other out. We did see Torch go ahead, clear off the rocks from this rich mineral field, and is going to be taking the high yield, trying to assert some sort of dominance and not allowing himself to be contained. And we do actually see combat shields coming on. It's pretty late in the game for those combat shields, but hey, late is better than never. So we are going to see this Infestor die, most likely to these battle cruisers, or maybe not, as LiquidTLO able to move his guys out, and these Marines are taking a lot of damage from all of that fungal growth, sapping the energy from these medevacs, as these medevacs do actually have full energy, but that will not be the case after all of those fungal growths, as those Marines did not really like that. And we do see a couple of roaches out here caught. I don't know if that's a bad rally or if they're trying to sneak past, as they are all going to die to this. We have Torch bring out a lot of SCVs too. Don't know why he's doing that, as this mineral line is oh, actually we had a drop coming over there from LiquidTLO. LiquidTLO is in the base of Torch. Torch seeing a lot of his production units fall right here, and likewise he's just going to go for the gold, bring out all of his SCVs. We are going to see a base race here, folks, as we have the battle cruisers really laying down a lot of hell on these units. There are no anti-air units for LiquidTLO. Never mind, we do have some corruptors right here. These corruptors are going to lay some serious pain into these battle cruisers if they do get the chance. We have a lot of Marines shooting up into the air, killing these corruptors. The corruptors relatively useless, as we have some SCVs over here trying to be heroes, trying to attack these spine crawlers, but spine crawlers going to be more than apt at killing those guys. So Torch pushing into the main. We have LiquidTLO pushing into the natural of Torch. Torch not lifting his command center right there, as we have a lot of overlords watching what's going on. We do see Torch once again clearing out, had his base cleared out of the rich minerals. Meanwhile, Torch is continuing to move into the base. Is he going to be able to get these evolution chambers before they finish up? This is going to make a big difference if he can. We do have a lot of forces from TLO, and I do not believe he's going to be able to snipe these evolution chambers, as yes, they are finishing up, and TLO's units became that much more difficult to kill. But all of them will fall to this massive ball that has great coverage by these battle cruisers. Let's go ahead and take the health bars. Oops. Hit points bar, come on. Well, never mind, I cannot take those off, so we are going to be stuck with the health bars for the entirety of the game, as we are seeing this game wrap up with this base race. We actually see Torch flying his base over, and it looks like he's going to be transplanting it in the main of LiquidTLO, so we do see the hive fall. So all these production units are going down. We have some burrowed drones over here. LiquidTLO will not be, or Liquid Torch will not be able to see that, seeing as he no longer has the Raven. Along with him, we do see 2 siege tanks covering the rear. These guys are veterans, 18 kills and 15 kills. But right now, LiquidTLO is okay, because he has his high yield, and he has the natural, and he has the main. So, well, this is his new main. He's made a new one. And we do see LiquidTLO seeing the ninja base of Torch. So Torch is going to lose his last mining base right here, and Torch is in a bad way. He does have a pretty substantial force, because there's only 6 Hydras on the field, and those are the only things that are going to be able to combat those battle cruisers. As we do see Brood, oh yes, the Broodlings coming out of the destroyed base right there. We do actually see a picket line of spore crawlers right here. We do see fungal growth going on the battle cruisers. These SCVs trying to move up. Torch seeing those spore crawlers does not want to have anything to do with that, as this is the bulk of his firepower is coming from these battle cruisers. He can try to go around, but there are so many land units for LiquidTLO that pretty much Torch is going to have to do a lot with little. And he's going to have to push in, because LiquidTLO is just going to be running rampant as far as an economy goes, because Torch has nothing. He's supply locked, and he has all of his SCVs right here trying to heal these battle cruisers, trying to heal all these mech units, and trying to act as meat shields, as he is actually going to be crawling up with his tanks. So this is a good job by him, although he is leaving his tanks kind of open right here as he's pushing into this high yield. And we do see LiquidTLO moving around, going to be flanking these tanks. These tanks are going to fall to all of these units. We do see fungal growth locking down the remainder of Torch's units, as all these SCVs and Marines are going to really not like that. They're all cleaned up by these, or actually we have a lot of SCVs left, but they're cleaned up by, going to be cleaned up by these roaches, by these Zerglings, and we have these Hydras trying to take out these battle cruisers. Will they be able to do it? I'm not sure. We do actually see the Queen sitting here healing these Hydralisks, as we are going to see. Are we going to see that last battle cruiser? Yes, the last battle cruiser does go down. We see more Hydras reinforcing. Torch left with 1 battle cruiser. He does have 14 kills, but there's so many Hydras right here, and this Queen is going to be trying to support it. We do see the battle cruiser go down, and with it, Torch's dreams of victory as he does GG out of the game. This was a pretty awesome game, because you don't really see base races that often like that, especially against these high-level players. But Torch was kind of got contained, wasn't able to expand in the way that he really wanted to, and that's really what allowed LiquidTLO to run away with this game, as LiquidTLO had control of the map for the majority of the time, used the Nidus Swarm to great effect, as we still had the Nidus Swarm left over here, and that really allowed him to just bottle up Torch. So guys, I really hope you enjoyed this game. There's going to be a lot more to come, as I will be casting all of the MLG packs, pretty much. It's going to take me a while, as there's a lot of really good games. So I really hope that you watch all of them, as it was just awesome. The MLG experience was great, and if you get a chance in the future, you should go. There was nothing but great sportsmanship. Even Idra GG'd was really, he didn't rage too much. So just in summation, awesome time. There's going to be a lot of awesome games to come. And as always, citizens, stay safe.